All right, Brian, thanks so much for joining me on the telecast. Meanwhile, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation has imposed a rupees 22.20 crore fine on Indigo Airlines after finding serious operational, planning and regulatory lapses that led to massive flight disruptions in December 2025. The regulators' probe found that Indigo failed to maintain adequate operational buffers and to properly implement revised pilot duty time norms, contributing to widespread chaos and inconvenience for travelers. Along with the monetary penalty, the DGCA has taken enforcement action against senior management, issuing warnings to top officials and cautioning the airline's CEO for oversight failures. Indigo has acknowledged the regulators' order and stated it will take the findings seriously, reviewing internal systems to strengthen its operation. As per the DGCA, the errors made by Indigo between December 3 and 5 led to the cancellation of at least 2,507 flights and delay of another 1,852, leaving over 3 lakh passengers stranded at airports across the country. Now joining me on the telecast is Gautam Mukherjee, senior journalist. Gautam Mukherjee, good morning to you. We've seen the kind of disruption that was caused by the Indigo's monopoly in the market and also the duopoly as well last year in December. Now we have seen a fine that has been imposed, at least rupees 22 crore fine on Indigo. Do you think what kind of precedent now will be set for the airline industry?
I think I really welcome this fine. I find it a little less than is deserved. However, it is a respectable amount, and Indigo fully deserves to be fined in this manner, even though there is, in my opinion, some degree of slackness of oversight from the DGCA as well. They did not catch this happening, even though they're meant to monitor what is going on in the airlines. The other airlines all fell in line. Indigo was not monitored sufficiently. It did fall down on the job and inconvenience many passengers during that period. Flights are still being rescheduled even now. This is, I think it sets a very good precedent that you cannot fool around like this. If you do it in future, whoever does it is going to be slapped with massive fines.
And Gautam Mukherjee, my last question to you is that what should the government now be doing to curtail these monopolies and the control they have on the market, especially when we're talking about Indigo as well as Air India for that matter? Both of these groups have a very huge stake in the market. So what can the government do in terms of this? They have launched at least 3 airlines, but there are several routes that are still monopoly based.
Well, the government can only offer licenses to people who want to start airlines, but the biggest roadblock is a shortage of planes, both for lease and for purchase. India has placed variously between all the airlines over 1,000 planes on order, but they are receiving them in dribbles and drabbles. I think Air India got only 3 new planes so far. Indigo, I don't know if it's received any. So the duopoly, such as it is partly due to the shortage of planes. The second part is that running an airline is a very expensive business, and very few people are capable of withstanding the losses when they come, because it can happen for a variety of reasons, and you know, it is only a matter of time when there are enough airlines to take care of the enormous growth in air travel that is happening in India. In fact, it's probably the largest in the world.
All right, Gautam Mukherjee, thank you so much for joining me on the telecast and obviously your input on that. Now, a 37-year-old Russian man